Hello everybody, my name is ROR Chaos, and we continue our adventures through the Companions with Soren's adventures as a companion as we continue the Companion Questline. You might ask, why am I recording? Well, because A, this isn't... I'm not streaming it for the next several hours, or several days rather, so I figured I might as well. And if you're wondering, I was doing some meditations because I had a bunch of words by learning learning some words from worlds, and doing some stuff. So we continue our adventures as the man who shouts at people and makes them dead. Because shouting is fun. Speaking of which, where is Arngeir? You know what? I guess while I'm here, I can also talk to Arngeir. That doesn't sound like a terrible idea. Excuse me, sir.
Sky above, voice within.
I'd like to know more words power.
I felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
More words. Must learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded on Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
They desire only to defeat...
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
Do you not help me?
Not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
What harm does Dragonrend bring?
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
I don't... Well... It's hatred against your oppressor. Is that really evil? I don't think so, fam.
Not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Who is this?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
How am I to do this?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Alright. We will do this part of the Dragonborn questline, and then we'll go back to talk to the Cardlaco. I say that as if saying it with an O at the end is respectful, but I don't really care. I'm stuck. Because I can't go to Blackreach. Because you have to do discerning the transmundane to even be able to progress to go to Blackreach, which I think is amazingly stupid. Oh well. Oh, I see why. Because there's a huge amount of wind. I have prayer on. Do not activate phase 4. In the presence of the Greybeards. I'm a werewolfers. I'm so glad I have Growl.
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Will you give me all 3 words of power?
Look. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Thank you, Arngeir.
Use clear skies to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Alright. Do. Shouty.
Look!
Over 4.
Look!
I love how the guard is like, I give no fucks. This mist is cold.
Look!
Yep. We continue as I wait. Hurry up. Where are you at? Alright, we're almost there. Is there a dragon word over here now?
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech.
You love puffs.
Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I must learn the dragon red.
Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do.
I love you, buddy. You're my best friend of all time. Right. Where? I already spent a soul on it, though.
Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Did you teach me the dragon ring?
I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
I mean, learn it then.
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lean Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born?
The next world must take care of itself.
As a fair answer. Rolfus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los Trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World?
Big mountains, right?
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Vik Nuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows continues ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Crosis, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
Here's the...
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Dremyolok, greetings.
Ooh. I'm gonna keep that. I already meditated on Foos. Let me up. I want uppies. All of the uppies. Oh. Top of the world. Ooh. Isn't the notched pickaxe a reference to notch? I think so, right? I'm not crazy. Right. Time for downies. Rot Mulog is nice. I love Rot Mulog. This mod is great. I love this mod.
Mora.
Party.
Speak. I will listen. Your Thum is becoming strong. What word should I teach you today? It is called fear in your tongue. One of the most ancient of the Rotmulags, for fear is something that every being feels. What do you fear, Dovahkiin? Faz, Dinok, Funta? Pain, death, or failure? Before you can exploit the Faz of others, you must first confront your own. You are Dova in Zeal, soul. Ply the inborn ability to Rel. Dominate and turn it against your innermost fears. Once you have dominated and zined over your fears, you can exploit those of others. What do the Jor fear? The Dova? That is the meaning of Vas. To command one's fears and exploit those of others and drive them to Mar, terror. Sum Ark Mora, Dovahkiin. You will find that all will flee before your Thum.
The voice acting for this DLC, for this mod is pretty good, honestly. It sounds pretty... Oh.
You seek me out again. It means frost. It is a resisting to change, just as Yol is change at its most primal. Foe is the Sulek, power to blunt and inhibit change. Think of the Kra of Kezal, how it can debilitate and fatigue, weaken the Fen will to the point of Vik. Drive them to the point of defeat through natural causes. A healthy and vigorous Kopran is often taken for granted among warriors. That is the true meaning of foe, the power to weaken and hinder change. Sum Ark Mora. What will you forsake to it? What will you save?
Oh, this does take a lot of time. I do need to go. And... I don't need to go on. on, gear. Oh. Did he capture the throat of the world when I wasn't looking? I'll go to your Vasker. Because I did start this to talk to Kodlak and do that quest, so might as well.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend? I wish I could be there with you. Soon enough.
Some people don't think I'm... Hey! What are you doing that for?
What? Oh, Kodlak, you're awake.
Thank you for coming. Yes, youngling. Have a seat. I hear you've been busy of late. Your hearts are full of grief, and my own weeps at the loss of Skjor. But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue for some time. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves?
Said it was a blessing from Persine.
That sounds like him. As in all matters of faith, though, the reality is more complicated than one believer would tell you.
So what's the truth then?
The Companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the Companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power.
And they became werewolves?
They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived. We'll get to that. It's not so simple as just killing them, though. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home. That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witch's magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity. Good. Now move quickly, and don't leave any of them alive. Talos guide you, lad.
They will all die. I love murder. Murder. Killing. I love killing. I like doing this alone. I like doing things alone. Because here's the thing. Follower AI is crap. Where's Moral Coven? I really should get a mod that changes it all the way over there. Problem Tower should... I'm so glad I have... I'll wipe them all out. I'm going to kill all of them. They're all going to die. Every single one of them. All going to die. All of them. All of them are going to die. All of them. I had to get... Actually... You know what? Ready first. Hey. Or we can. You'll be killed. Are you going to cry now? And then murder. Into the mind of killing we go.
What was that?
Have I already wiped out all of Night Point Ridge? Ooh, I have a park point though. Here we are. Ooh. Do 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 do. This sounds funny. Die! Going the wrong way. more witches to kill. Hey. I literally just had to collect a witch's head. Killing them all was optional, but killing them as a werewolf sounds like something they deserved. That was actually kind of funny. I like that.
Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to
Someone
attack
would
your
attack your
Vasker.
Vasker.
We got most
It's
of them.
unthinkable.
I think a few stragglers made it out.
These two aren't a problem anymore.
Where have you been? I hope it was important, because it means you weren't here to defend him. The Silver Hand. They finally found enough courage to attack your Vasker. We fought them off, but the old man, Godlak, he's dead. No, but they made off with all our fragments of Wuthrand. But you and I are going to reclaim them. We will bring the battle to their chief camp. There will be none left living to tell their stories. Only songs of your Vasker will be sung. We will avenge Godlak, and they will know terror before the end.
How dare they? They killed my friend, my butt.
Make them bleed.
Don't leave any of them alive.
I'm gonna do it as a werewolf boy. Speaking of, I was lost. Wipe the. And it seems fitting to wipe them all out as a werewolf. I mean, fam, they already know we're werewolves. Let's go. Murder, 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 murder.
What was that?
Hi! Ouchies. Werewolf coming through to kill all of you. Open says door. Sorry, Yzmir's not gonna save you when I'm killing on you all. Decorative door.
No more. I yield. I yield.
No yield, only die. Over the hand and through the door, here we go to kill. Everybody's going to die and it'll be so fun. Killing, 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 killing everyone. No one will be left alive, it's time to kill them all. Over the hill and through the blood and the bodies, over the corpses of bodies and mountains and killing and murder and killing and killing and dying. I love how my heavy armor is increasing because this scale, because the maker of Growl made it scale with your armor. Murder, 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 murder. Ooh, werewolf can't friend. Hi, werewolf friend. Don't worry, werewolf friend.
What was that?
Ooh. I can feed on the werewolf corpse.
Is someone there?
Of course you're routed. You're dying. Your fate is to die.
Did you hear something?
There we go.
Let's get back to Jorvaskr. We'll want to pay our respects to Kodlak's spirit.
Over the hills and through the dale, murdering everyone. Okay. Back to the Yorvask.
The others have probably prepared Kodlak's funeral. The others have probably prepared Kodlak's funeral by now. Come up to the Sky Forge to pay your respects.
Who will start?
I'll do it. Before the ancient flame.
We grieve.
We
grieve. At this loss, we weep.
We weep. For the fallen,
We shall.
shout. And for ourselves.
I've been looking for you.
We
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Inconvenient courier.
Let's see here. I have a letter here from Quintus Navale in Windhelm. He said it was urgent. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
His spirit is departed. Members of the Circle, let us withdraw to the Underforge to grieve our last together.
Do you have the fragments of Wuthrad still? I'll need to prepare them for mounting again. Don't get too flowery on me, lad. Of course, I have a small favor to ask of you. There's another piece that Kodlak always kept close to himself. Would you go to his chambers and bring it back for me? I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his things.
I suppose I can.
I appreciate it. We Greymanes got just as much to be proud of as them battleborns, but you won't see us with our noses.
Alright, let's go. Don't get flowery on me, boy, yeah. Orlin doesn't like the fancy language, he just appreciates the simplest stuff, being blunt. Which I understand. I like that part too. I'm gonna read that journal. Orland.
You're back.
Here's the last.
Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
how's everything going? The old man had one wish before he died, and he didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilcus.
That's fine for you, but he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Iskramor and know the glories of Sovngarde. But all that was taken from him.
And you avenged him.
Kodlak did not care for vengeance.
No, Farkas, he didn't. That's not what this is about. We should be honoring Kodlak, no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
Kodlak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Iskramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Uthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and the elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool. Tools are meant to be broken and repaired.
Is that... Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield brother here. The flames of Hero can reforge the shattered. The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Uthrad, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Uthrad into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey to the tomb of Iskramor, for Kodlak.
Getting that Getting that head was a waste of time. Iskramor's tomb is all the way over there. There is this handy-dandy thing known as fast travel. And horse. Get wrecked, sir. There's the tomb, but there's also this shrine to Talos over here. Well, no.
This is the resting place of Iskramor, and its most trusted generals. You should be cautious. Return Uthrad to Iskramor. It should open the way. Until next time.
Hey there.
Hi, how are you?
Not bad.
Take care now.
Safe travels.
Shield bonk. The Den's dialogue is always so funny.
I can't go any further, Shield Brother.
Why?
Ever since Dustman's cairn, the big crawly ones have been too much for me. Everyone has his weakness, and this one is mine. I'm not proud, but I will stay back with Vilkas. Give my regards to Ysgramor.
Wow, Howard. See, even though spiders are also a thing I'm afraid of, my coping mechanism is murder. Dead guys. Come on, ghosts. Hurry up and die.
Greetings, Shield Brother.
Is that you?
Of course. My fellow Harbingers and I have been warming ourselves here, trying to evade hearsay. You see only me because your heart knows only me as the Companion's leader. I'd wager old Vignar could see half a dozen of my predecessors. And I see them all. The ones in Sovngarde, the ones trapped with me in Hearse's realm. And they all see you. You've brought honor to the name of the Companions. We won't soon forget it. Did he now? I can only hope. You still have the witches' heads. Excellent. Throw one of them into the fire. It will release their magic. For me, at least. Greetings, Shield Brother. And so slain the beast inside of me. I thank you for this gift. The other Harbingers remain trapped by Hearsay. Perhaps from Sovngarde, the heroes of old can join me in their rescue. The harrowing of the hunting grounds. It would be a battle of such triumph. And perhaps someday you'll join us in that battle. But for today, return to Jorvaska, triumph in your victory, and lead the companions to further glory.
Nice, Karlach. You're a bro.
Did I hear right? Did he say you were to lead the companions?
You did indeed.
You've earned the right. Your strength and honor are apparent to all. And it's my honor to be first to address you as Harbinger. Let's go tell the others.
As he is Gribor's tomb.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
I wonder what would happen if I had all the heads and tossed them all in.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. He's not a werewolf anymore? Even dead? This is a good thing. I go where my brother goes. I think he wants to look around some more. Oh, you don't have to worry about any problems from me. I do what I'm told. Congratulations.
Thanks, Fergus.
Vilkas said you're the new Kodlak.
May the
I don't know
gods
what
watch
that
over
means,
your battles,
but you
friend.
seem honorable, so that's good.
If you had told me a few months ago that some outsider I had never heard of would lead the companions, I might have slit your throat. But I've seen what you can do, and heard of the love that Kodlak had for you. The trust. Let's hope you can show that his heart was not deceived. Good luck, my friend. Yes, you brought honor to him, even after his death. A worthy outcome for a worthy warrior. Not right now. I'm going to look at some of these carvings. I wonder if Ysgramor ever set foot here while he was alive. But you don't have to stay if you don't want to. I'll see you back at the Jorvasker. Stories to tell the others, eh?
Alright.
All
Yeah.
right, then.
All right.
See you guys later. No, I'm going the wrong way. Here I am, Harbinger of the Companions. I should probably go back to Jorvasker.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
Friends like you are hard to find, and very valuable to me.
Now,
All right then. What do you need, my friend?
you're all calling me a friend, which is weird.
I always thought the new Harbinger would be taller myself.
All right,
Until
then.
next time.
Man. The ending of this quest and becoming Harbinger is such a letdown, honestly. Right. There's not a lot of fanfare. There's no like old sword or anything. It's bleh.
dream I was standing someplace high up, a tower or a mountain. It was always just before dawn. The whole world was in darkness. Then came the flash of light, just on the horizon, within the clouds that mark the border between worlds. It could have been lightning, but there was no thunder. In the dream, the sense of foreboding grew, but I could never wake up. Then it came again, this time more distinct, closer. Definitely not lightning. Now it was orange, brilliant orange. The color of hearth and dawn. And a sound, too, distinct and indistinct. Not thunder, something else. Something I should recognize, but in the dream I cannot place it. I want to leave my high place to seek shelter from what I don't yet know. In the manner of dreams, I cannot escape. I'm forced to wait and watch. Then, finally, realization and horror arrive together. The orange is flame, heat. The sound, the roar, a challenge in their ancient tongue. But now it's too late for escape. The dragon is upon me, fire and darkness descending like a thunderbolt. And not just any dragon, but the dragon, Aldrin, the world eater, the dragon who devours both the living and the dead. And then I would wake up and hope that it was just a dream, but know that it was not. Ah, you're back. I hope you've made some progress on tracking down this shout we need to defeat Alduin.
What about something else?
Ah, indeed. There's a pretty puzzle. Not the kind of thing you will find in your local bookshop. Let me think.
Perhaps the College of Winterhold. What learning there is in Skyrim is gathered there. One of the mages there may be able to put you on the trail of this Elder Scroll. You're in luck. There is a blessing the blades used on the eve of battle. It's supposed to prepare the mind for slaying dragons. I doubt the blessing's effects last for very long. So ask whenever you're heading out, and I'll perform the proper rites.
That's all,
The voice acting for that is very odd. I know just who exactly I need to talk to. It's the Orc Man. Hall of Attainment.
Enchanting services are one of the few...
Hello, friend.
Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand. We were able to figure out the last text you brought in. I thought the least I could do is pass the knowledge along.
Ooh, thank you.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy?
Tell me more about the Elder Scrolls.
I knew it. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price.
Fine, thanks.
I've got to go now. Goodbye.
The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts.
Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses, and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true. Even the falsehoods. Especially the falsehoods. It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad. Ah! You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about... Wait. Are you? Were you the one the Greybeards were calling?
Yes.
I'll bring everything we have on them. But it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. All right, then. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Spell for the Spellman. Ooh. Discerning the transmundane.
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
We have been working on something together.
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since. All this knowledge might have been lost were it not for you. Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful.
Alright, I would like to sell a bunch of crap I don't need anymore.
Fight well.
Well, this is one Daedric quest I have to do. Because it's tied into the main fucking story. You know what? I'll just go to Yizgormor's tomb and then go from there. Yeah. Oh. Time to go into the ice. At least there's no slaughterfish, or else this swim would be a pain in the ass.
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
I heard you know about Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire, they absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw, the ones they thought they saw. I know of one, forgotten, sequestered. But I cannot go to it, not poor Septimus, for I have arisen beyond its grasp. Here, well, here as in this plain, Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
Where's this Black Reach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazark. Oft-hand, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. Two things I have for you, two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
And so we go, but this is where I am signing out. So thank you very much for watching. My name is ROR Chaos, and I will see you next time with more Skyrim. Ta-ta and cheers.